The case is likely to hinge on forensic evidence. One ballistic expert showed us just how every shot fired will have left a trail. First will be the angle the gun was fired at.
Just shows the trajectory through the door. That will give us an indication where the firearm must have been held. But
the height of the
the height of the firearm.
The angle would be different if fired from lower down, say if the athlete was on his stumps like he says he was. It's also possible to work out how far away the weapon was when it was used.
Nice.
And the grouping of the shots will vary too, depending on skill and the speed at which it's fired.
Immediately look at the difference. Controlled, your life is in danger.
The athlete's fate lies in what a single judge believes at the end of all the arguments. South Africa has no jury system.
Oscar Pistorius insists the couple were in love and had spent a quiet night in. The state has witnesses who say they heard screaming before shots were fired. In his affidavit, the Paralympian says he went to retrieve a fan from the balcony. It was pitch dark in the bedroom after he closed the sliding doors and the curtains. Pistorius says he heard a noise in the bathroom but was too scared to turn on a light. Thinking it was a burglar and terrified, he went to get his 9mm pistol, which was hidden under the bed. At this point, Pistorius says he believed Reeva Steenkamp was still in the bed, but the prosecution wants to know how he could walk past that bed without knowing it was empty. He then headed down the connecting corridor and towards the bathroom. Once there, he says he saw the bathroom window was open and there was a noise coming from the separate toilet. He fired 4 shots at the toilet door. According to leaked documents, the state says security guards at the Pistorius residential complex telephoned him after shots were fired to ask if everything was in order. The guards say Pistorius indicated everything was fine.
That is almost certainly going to be contested by the Pistorius side, who say the famous Paralympian was and is distraught over what happened and was enamoured with his new love, believing she was the one. Specialists from both sides will have tried to glean everything they can from the actual site of the shooting. Every drop of blood can help show just what happened, if Reeva Steenkamp was sitting, standing or moving. The spread of blood, the amount and the pattern can all combine to give a picture of events.
If you analyse the droplet itself, you can do experiments to determine if that blood was a certain height when it hits the floor on the surface.
Science and the forensics will help build a picture, and it'll be down to the judge to weigh it all up and decide whether the death of Reeva Steenkamp was a tragic accident or murder.